let me take you back for a moment. Frase first made waves years ago as one of the standout lifetime deals on AppSumo. If you were lucky enough to grab it back then, you know exactly what I'm talking about. While so many other lifetime deal tools faded away, Frase kept growing, evolving, and proving itself as a reliable content creation powerhouse. And now, after 6 solid years, they've taken a bold step forward with Frase 2.0. Yes, it's finally here. Frase legacy is dead and Frase 2.0 is born. It's everything we loved about the original, but on a modernized platform that's ready to introduce even bigger features in the months ahead. For me, Frase remains a top choice for writing AI-assisted content because it doesn't just generate words, it's connected to the web, ensuring everything it writes is factual, relevant, and sourced from content that's already ranking on Google. But here, what's really exciting: for Black Friday, just for a few days, Frase is offering a massive 40% discount. This isn't just any sale, this is the biggest discount they've ever done. And it's only available for a few days. If you missed out on that legendary lifetime deal, this is your chance, maybe, to get incredible value at a fraction of the cost. And now let's explore what's inside Frase 2.0. Let's jump in. Okay, let's start from this dashboard. It's very easy to use. It's divided in just these 4 elements here in this menu. So the document section, where you can find all your documents, create new documents, and edit your old documents. Templates section, here is where you can create your custom templates for your content briefs if you want. AI tools, this is for generating short form content. You have phrase tools, you have community tools, these are made by other phrase users, and you have the My Tools section because you can also generate your own short content tools. Then you have your SEO analytics. This is connected to Google Search Console. You can connect your site and have all the statistics here, and you can find which pages on your site or which keywords need to be optimized, which ones are decaying, which ones are ranked, unranked. You can search by clusters, you can search by queries, you can search for opportunities on your website, and you can even download these reports. So this is basically your dashboard. You have integrations here. You can connect Google Docs. This is an add-on. You have a WordPress plugin, and you also have a Chrome extension. This is the updates section where you can find all the newest updates. Help and support section. Here you have general settings, again help center. You can share feedback, contact support, or toggle mode between the light theme and the dark theme. And that's it for this easy-to-use dashboard. Nothing special, nothing complicated, very easy to use. But the magic happens inside the documents. So let's generate a new document. As you may know, you have 3 different ways to generate the documents. The blank document, it's just a blank document. You have unlimited into Frase. In this blank document, you can write by yourself or using AI. Article Wizard is a step-by-step process to generate full articles. You need the Pro add-on in order to use this one. I will show you in a moment because they also made some optimization into this one. But let's start from this SEO workflow. Here is where I need to include 1 up to 5 queries if I want. And in my case, I can generate 30 documents like this, so I can optimize for 30 queries each month, but this depends on the plan you choose. You can also import content from an existing URL if you want and optimize it. Okay, so let's try with this search query, most famous sushi restaurants in the world. I just need to create a document and Frase will start researching on the web when I click this start button. This is my document. I can obviously just write here directly with AI, but I need to do my research first. In the meantime, this is my article editor. Obviously, I have my editing tools here. I have my tab. I can generate multiple tabs here, giving my custom names if I want different tabs. Let's say tab 2. So maybe in tab 1 I can just write by myself or with AI my draft, and then in tab 2 write my finished article, or you can do whatever you want with these different tabs. Here is where you can toggle your split view. Many users like this split view, so as you can see I can just use one tab here and maybe switch to tab 2 here, so I can work with two tabs together, and here I exit split view. So this is my research. This is pretty much similar to the old Frase legacy version. These are my competitors on this query. I can read each one of their H2s, H3s, each one of their paragraphs. I can use them as reference when writing my article, and I also have some frequently asked questions here. I can generate a brief by using this button. I can choose what I want into my brief, so let's do it in tab number 2, generate brief. Let's say I want guidelines, titles. People also ask SERP outline topics. I also want questions, statistics, and hyperlinks. Let's do them all. Generate brief. As you can see, it's generating. It's done. Insert brief to editor. This is very useful if you have external writers, so you can generate your brief and give it to your writer. And here in tab 2 now I have my overview, my titles. These are generated with AI and related to search results. So I have title ideas. I have people also ask questions. I have the top 20 SERP results. I have an outline already done for me, obviously generated with AI. I have my top 20 topics, topic clusters, questions, statistics if I want to include them, and the most important external links I may include in my article. So if I want now, I can switch to tab 1 here. I can toggle split view, and here in my tab 2 I have my brief, as you can see. Very useful. So let's say I want to use one of these titles. I like this one. I will use this as a title, but I want to show you other ways to generate your outline, because here I have an outline section and I have different ways to do it. I can paste headings here. If I already have an outline, I can explore my competitor headings and just choose the elements I want to include in my outline. So for example, let's say I want this one, then I want this one, then I want this one. I'm just choosing randomly just to show you how you can build an outline, and obviously you can generate instruction for each one of these sections. But I can also generate an outline using AI by clicking on this button, and the Frase is generating my outline. Here it is. Now let's pretend I like this outline. Obviously, if I want, I can add instructions here for each one of these sections. I can also generate instructions with AI. Let's try to generate an instruction here. And here it is. I can obviously get rid of whatever I don't want. I can edit each one of these instructions. I can also hide or show instructions just to make it clear. From here, I can generate the entire article, or I can paste headings into my main document here. And let's say I have this outline. I can go here and just give a command to Frase by using the space bar. Here is where I can choose if I want to use search results or not. Here I have some already made commands, or I can just write something. For instance, write a compelling but short and straight to the point intro, use a conversation final tone. As you can see, you can write whatever you want here and click here. Now it's generating. This is my introduction. I will use this one. Let's get rid of these. Obviously, while I'm showing you this, you can stop the video and maybe read all by yourself if you want to see if you like it or not. Obviously, it's writing about a list of 12 because this is the title, and all what it's writing is using web search, so this is factual content. This is my introduction. I can go on with each one of these ones, and this is the manual way to generate articles. Here, for example, I don't want to write a specific command. I can just choose this section for a heading because this is my heading, and this will write a section for me. So it's giving this command. I just need to click here and wait just a few seconds. And this is my section. As you can see, for long paragraphs, I obviously can regenerate it. If I don't like it, I can discard it or just choose to use it. And again, not only it's generating factual content, it's also at the same time optimizing my article. If I go here on this optimize section, my percentage score is at 20% at the moment, because when writing Frase, it's already including the LSI words I should use in this article in order to compete with others. And again, this is just one way you can write articles in Frase. I can choose between long tails, topics, and clusters here, the same as in the legacy version. I can explore topics, and this is very useful because I can see my competitors here, see which LSI words they are using the most, and choose which ones I want to include to compete with each one of my competitors. When choosing what to use here, you can also use AI tools, the same AI tools I showed you before here. You can use them directly here in this document, and you can also use recent commands here. Let's say I want a list in this case, so I can use a command like this, write about the above headline, also include a bullet point list, and as you can see I have my section. Let's get rid of this conclusion, but I have this bullet point list and even this one. So you can give your commands and generate whatever you want, including lists, tables, and so on. And my score keeps going up. Now I will not write all this article, but I want just to show you that Frase is writing using web search and at the same time optimizing your content, upgrading your topic score here. I also want to show you this info gain. This is very interesting because here you can find links you can include in your article, questions, not only from Google but also from Quora. In this case, you can choose the SERP, people also ask, you can choose Quora, you can choose Reddit and see what kind of questions people are asking about this topic and include the answers in your article. I also have stats here, statistics. It seems I don't have any important statistic for this topic, but in case you have, it's always a good idea to include the statistics into your articles just to make it more relevant. You have news, so you can see the latest news about your topic and include them in your article. And you have the wiki section where you can maybe link or take inspiration from wiki pages. And here is how you can generate an article with Frase using AI but giving your custom commands. And now I want to show you this other way of generating content with Frase. Nowadays, one-click articles are what people are really searching, and this is what you may use here in Frase to generate the article in just one click or a few clicks and have it already optimized. Again, in order to use this one, you need the Pro add-on with Frase, and I'll show you the price later, but let's try to use the same query as before. And here I just need to include the query, the language, the country. As you can see, I have a step-by-step guide and process query. First step, these are my competitors on this query. I can choose which ones I want to use as my sources and click on next. I can enter my title or generate titles with AI. In this case, let's use this discover the 10 most iconic sushi spots you must visit. So this is my title. Next. Here is where I can choose my topics. These are automatically extracted from SERP. I will use this one, but if you want, you can also add the topics. Next. This is the outline section. You can generate it manually or generate it with AI. This is my outline. I can again give instruction by writing here or generate instructions with AI. Let's try to do it. And here it is. I have now very detailed instructions for each one of these sushi restaurants. If you are an expert, you can check if these are correct. I'm not an expert on sushi, so let's pretend these are correct. And next. Here is where I can choose the tone of voice. You can use a custom one if you want. The default one now is concise and readable, but you have neutral, casual, convincing, funny, and many other. Let's use this default one next. This is my summary before writing the article, so I can check if all is correct and submit. And now Frase will start to generate this article. It will take some minutes. Perfect, it's been really fast, less than 1 minute to generate this article. Now I can review my AI article before going into my editor. So this is the article. Let's save to document. So a new document will be generated with this article. And here it is. Now, if I want to see my optimization score, I just need to click on start here. So Frase will analyze this keyword again. And now here in this optimize section, as you can see, this automatically generated article, it's already at a 68% optimization score. It's near to 2000 words. Here I can see which LSI keywords and which topics I have into my article, and I can even optimize it more. As you can see, all my topics are highlighted here. If you don't like it, you can go here and hide the topics in editor, so you will not see them. And now I will scroll this article very quickly, so if you want, you can stop the video and read it by yourself. This is the introduction. We have the first one, Suki Yabashi Hero. Maybe you know it. I have a bullet list here. Masa Luxury meets craftsmanship. Going forward, Kiku, a taste of Tokyo in London. Maybe you live in London and you already know it. Matsuisha, fusion flavors in Beverly Hills. Sushi Salto. Again, I'm scrolling, so if you want, you can stop and read all these articles. For each section, I have a bullet list, as you can see. And this is my article. It's missing the conclusion because I didn't include the conclusion in my headings, but you can also write it here or generate it with AI to finish this article. And obviously you can go here, check the topics, see if you are missing something, optimize and make this score even higher, include the links. I don't have links here, but 95 of work is already done for you. And this is how you can generate articles with just a few clicks in Frase. They are pretty well optimized and factual. And this is what you can find up to today into Frase 2.0. But as I said at the beginning, now with this new platform, they will include many new features in the next few months. For example, let's take a look at their Facebook group. The latest things they included in Frase 2.0 are custom template instructions, and topic highlighting in the editor. But what's coming next? So these are some of the things you may expect from Frase 2.0 very soon. The Knowledge Hub to leverage your internal data to supercharge content creation, so you will be able to upload your documents, your knowledge, and use it in your articles. Custom brand tone to generate and rewrite content that aligns perfectly with your unique voice. Style guide to ensure your content matches your style and voice preferences every time. And terms inclusion exclusion, you will be able to control the language the AI uses and maybe get rid of common used AI words, specifying terms to include or avoid. And these are just some of the new features you will find in Frase 2.0 very soon. It's time to talk about prices. These are the pricing plan for Frase 2.0. You can try it for free, $0, just one search query so you can see how it works. You don't need a credit card. The solo plan, $15 monthly or $12 if you paid annually for 10 search queries monthly. The basic plan, $45 or $38 for annually, 30 searches per month, or the team plan, $115 or $97 monthly. Here you have 3 users and unlimited search queries. Obviously, if you click on the description, you can go to this site and see all the details by yourself. For each plan, you have different options and limits. Be aware that with the solo plan, you have a limit on the words you can use in the in-editor writing assistant, but from the basic up to the team plan, you have unlimited AI words. If you want Article Wizard to generate articles in just a few clicks, as I showed you, you need the add-on. This is the add-on. It's $35 monthly for 30 AI articles each month. This is using the latest OpenAI AI model, and you also have an API add-on. Remember, you can use the Black Friday discount if you act fast, because it will last just a few days, so you will save 40% on these prices if you choose an annual plan, because the discount is only available for annual plan. But let's take this basic plan as an example. 38 per 12, it's 456 less 40%, and this is the price you will pay. So if you divide by 12, basically you will pay $22 monthly for this basic plan. This is just an example, and if you add this add-on, obviously the discount is also valid for this one. And that's it. This was an overview on Frase 2.0, the new version of Frase. The legacy version is dead, and now this is the future of Frase. So if you like it, try it out for free or take advantage of the Black Friday discount just for a few days in this November 2024, and I think you will like Frase as much as I do. If you are still watching, I think you may click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for staying with me until now in this pretty long video. I really appreciate it, and if you enjoyed this content, I think you will find many other interesting videos here on my channel, even by clicking directly here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next one.